Yo, I'm back. I'm Scott Barrett. Graham Barfield, back. John Proctor, back. Football, back. DFS is finally here. DFS season, football season, which means the show is back. The Cashing Points live stream, the best DFS live stream in the world, even Portugal, the best. And
it's the best live stream. It's the best show, period. Let's be honest here, Scott.
That's right.
It's the best show, period.
It's like Rick and Morty, and then we're all the way up at the top. I'm so excited to be here talking with two of my favorite guys, talking about my favorite topic, some DFS football. Really excited to get absolutely owned and obliterated by John Proctor, who's just going to man me to death and just, crap all over my plays. But here we are. I'm just so excited. Just so happy. What's up, guys?
Football, man.
Back. Tom Brady's back on our television screens.
As you can see, that's like 10 out of 10 excitement level from Johnny. That's the best you're gonna get. But that he is pumped. He is amped.
By the way, for anybody listening at home, new drinking game. Every time Johnny says, "Yeah, man," take a sip. It's a little too early for me to drink. I was drinking on the show last year, but it's 1 o'clock here, so I won't be partaking. But anytime you get a "yeah, man," I need you to take a sip.
The great thing about this show is you can watch it on demand whenever you want. So if you're working now or whatever, why not watch this at like a 9 p.m., 10 p.m. and turn it into a drinking game? Do baby sips for the "yeah, man," because otherwise you're going to get absolutely obliterated. You're going to walk in naked to a Walmart. You're going to get arrested. It's not good. So baby sips on that. We have our man Tinny, Tini from Discord, writing up everything from this live stream. So if you don't want to, watch the whole thing, you can read that, get the TLDR. We also have it on premium podcast. So if you want to listen at 1.5x speed, 2x speed, you can do that this year. So that's great. Some other drinking games. Joe Pano came up with some good rules. Johnny, you remember any good ones?
Oh man, I don't remember.
It was great though. It was great. We'll have to dig that up and post it in Discord.
We had a whole sheet. There were plenty of yours that were that were much funnier than "yeah, man."
That was back when I wasn't pseudo famous within the industry, so I would go on crazy 15-minute long monologues.
I think everyone has to drink for you just calling yourself pseudo famous, but
yeah, anytime Scott pumps up his own stuff, that's a drinking.
That's dangerous.
Right there. That is.
Love me some me.
You're like Terrell Owens. You're the Terrell Owens of this. Of this show.
No doubt. Definitely super valuable. Definitely, good at what he does, but definitely locker room poison. A total diva personality, selfish, me first player.
You're gonna send us a video of you like bench pressing in front of your apartment complex with a media around us in May, aren't you? That's what's coming.
Of course.
Also want to give a shout out to Joe and Tom. They're going to be doing a betting show. It's called The Point Spread right after us. So if you want to stick around, you get an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes of DFS talk, and then you'll get about like an hour, maybe an hour and 30 with Joe and Tom talking betting. So yeah, you can get your DGen on all Friday afternoon. And by the way, guys, I love this new time slot. I always felt like we were like I felt like I was kind of rushing through the Thursday show at times. Getting that extra like 24 hours, not only for just like kind of to get a better feel for the slate, but also get more news, I think is huge. So I think we're all going to enjoy the new time slot more, and I think you guys will too.
I mean, I hate that you guys make me set my alarm for this, and I have to get up so bright and early.
Oh, you have to get up at normal people hours. I'm so sorry. Oh,
no,
man.
There's actually like a 5-hour window to wake up at normal people hours.
Yeah, you're still on that bartender life, man.
Never lost it.
No. Some of that's good. All right, let's talk ball here, guys. Let's just go through it. We're going to do the same. It's the same layout as last year. We'll go game by game, situation by situation, and go from there. First game on the docket is Eagles at Falcons. The Falcons are 3.5-point favorites. Over/under is 48. Not a lot of injuries in this game to really monitor here. really, let's start with the Eagles side because I think Hurts is probably the most interesting.
Wait, the first thing I want to ask before we
Yeah.
dig into the plays is Johnny had millions of dollars in play at preseason DFS, which means he no doubt won billions of dollars this preseason. But he's also come away with some interesting observations that help me with my season-long rankings. I've read some articles from some of our competitors this week who said that Jalen Reagor is a high-level target starting in 2 wide receiver sets. I just want to know, Johnny, whether you agree or disagree with that take.
I don't think that anyone can say that any of these guys are like a set. I think Devonta Smith is probably the pretty much set as the wide receiver 1.
Yep.
But I think Watkins and Reagor are going to sort of be a little bit of a committee wide receiver 2, 3, because they were sort of still trying to figure out what they were doing with them towards even like the last preseason game, where they were trying to figure out if it was going to be Reagor or Watkins playing the slot. So I think anyone who thinks they know for sure, then they know more than the Eagles do.
Yeah, I think that's the kind of the thing we've heard with this whole situation all offseason is Watkins has been pushing Reagor as the 2, and we, like you said, we really don't know. But yeah, let's talk Hurts because I have a feeling he's going to be probably the cash quarterback of the week, right?
I think he should be.
Yeah, he'll be the chalk.
Not on FanDuel though, right, Johnny?
FanDuel, I mean, he still may end up chalky on FanDuel too, just because how everyone sort of like just plays the same players. But I do think like Mahomes and Allen and Murray will probably be similar ownership, since Allen's not that much more expensive than Hurts.
That's kind of like, I feel like FanDuel's quarterback pricing last year was really flat, and it seems really flat this week too. It really kind of doesn't really matter all that much. Just depends on what you want to stack up.
On DraftKings, he's like QB9 or QB10 by price. And then in my rankings, he was QB6 or QB7. So there's just a clear, immediate, glaring value there. And then you add in the fact that the Falcons were the number 1 matchup for quarterbacks last season, that they've gotten even worse. They have a bottom 3 secondary and offensive line by PFF's projections. It's just everything adds up, and that hyper mobility really raises his floor and his ceiling. So he's a great both cash option and I think tournament option as well, just although you have to factor in ownership, which will be high.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too high though, man. I mean, I think people are going to play Tannehill, at least on DK.
I mean, it's never too high on a quarterback. And I agree.
Yeah, people are going to play Tannehill right above him. So I don't think it's going to be insane. I don't think he's going to be like 25, 30. But all right, if you're stacking Hurts though, who's the guy?
Well, you don't need to, and I think that's the great thing.
For cash, you don't have to at all. I wouldn't for cash. But
honestly, maybe Watkins.
What do you think, Johnny?
It's Ertz or Smith for me.
Yeah.
I think Ertz because no one's going to play him.
Love it.
And he's the tight end 1 in Philly. It just is what it is.
I love hearing your on Ertz. He was the first guy I put into my contrarian article for tight ends.
Yeah, and the beat writers, one of the beat writers, Philly doesn't have great beat writers, or they have some great ones, really great ones, and like a bunch of not so great ones. But one of them, one of them recorded every single pass Hurts threw in practice, and far and away his most targeted and most productive receiver was Goddard. But number 2 was Zach Ertz, and like that was surprising to me. But apparently he looks amazing.